One. Bing, bing. It is the Kent Beck Scrum. Sam and Michael, how are we doing? Anything to report from your side, Michael?
Not really. So just had questions about what to do with when people are logged in on a site in terms of the new button we have.
Right.
I also noticed that depending on how thin the screen goes in terms of pixels, we can still get that kind of
a weird effect
running outside of the button.
Okay.
But I figured out a fix for that.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Where we can basically force the button to text onto a new line.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't seem to be able to achieve. Well, yeah, great that you worked out a fix for it.
If you go into responsive mode and you just.
Yeah, no, I was. Let me share my screen. I was just here, like as you were saying it, doing this. I mean, maybe browser dependent as well. Go on, there. So.
I think it's like on the Mac, it'll only let you get so small.
Maybe, yeah. Only down to here.
Starting to go there, like if you go into responsive, if you go into the debugger,
I've got it. I've managed to do it. Despite I think it's changing the zoom. Yeah. So there's some combination of zooms and sizing that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Well, if you've worked out a fix, that's great.
So I'm not sure how really important that is, though. But the other thing is, when someone's logged in.
Yeah, no, totally. It would be good to get rid of it. Yeah.
So what do we want to put in its place? Like the old, maybe something that says,
Well,
like
go on.
What put in its place, in other words.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it used to say "Let's code." I mean, I think once you're, I like it could either be just completely removed and there would be nothing there, and I think that wouldn't be bad. That would be nice and clean. It could say, consider, support the charity by upgrading to premium. Which would be a more controversial thing to have large on the front page.
Like what? All that text to that button?
No, it could just say like, what would it say like?
Upgrade.
It could say that sign up for premium to get extra help.
How about upgrade for more support?
Yeah, or whatever.
So and then
phrase.
The question is, what if they're already like a premium?
And then it could be encouraging them to they could be mentioning what the next upsell level is. So if they're premium, it could say have you considered mob programming, the premium mob. I think the simple immediate fix would just be to display, I think once you're signed up, there's no need for there to be a call to say "Let's code" at the top, particularly. I mean, it could just have that. The simplest thing would be just to have what it originally had instead of the button, right? Or nothing. Those would both be uncontroversial, not difficult things. It's just as you asked it occurred to me. Right, it could be trying to promote you to the extent that we want this funnel, and we're trying to. I just tabbed the funnel. Where did it go? Where did the funnel go? Yeah.
So suppose if someone was like at the top level already, like face to face.
It would say, well, plus is the top level. It would say, you can get more pairing hours. Or it could the top level, it could rotate between, get more pairing hours, or tell your friends about this awesome charitable institution and how great it is. I mean, converted into, but so I guess I don't know. Just I'm not saying this is a good idea. This is just like I'm just thinking out loud. To the extent that we want to kind of push. I mean, in the interest of sustainability, we want to push people along the funnel, and we want to make people aware of, you know, what they can do to continue helping. So, and I was sort of assuming that in my mind that meant like layers through different places in the site and all this, that, and the other. But just since you're asking there, it seems like, yeah, the kind of the call to action for each level could be like, basically, you know, you log in here, work out what is your current level. Let's say, hey guys, this is the next step up.
Yeah. So what if they're already like premium plus or whatever?
Yeah, the premium plus, it could say, you know, I mean, you know, if you need more, it could say get more pairing hours if you need them. And you know, it could be 50-50. Half of the time it could say, you know, I mean, in fact, you know, at any level, I mean, you know, some people are going to be interested in upgrading or not. So continuing to riff, like basically, if they're at premium plus, it could be saying, you know, sign up for more hours. Right, and that could always that's like your extra top level. At every level, the banner could swap between promoting the next level and saying, you know, tweet about your great experiences at Adventures or whatever. You know, because so obviously some people are funds limited and they're not going to be able to upgrade to the next level, but we want to encourage them to help, you know, this kind of viral loop. I mean, it could be that we would rotate it between saying, you know, tell us about your Agile Ventures experience, and use it as a way of getting, you know, additional feedback from folks. And saying, like, you know, if you've had a good experience, tell folks, and if you want more, here's how to upgrade.
I'm just thinking in terms of like how that would actually look designed, like. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
like, will we be telling them the e-value?
Well, I mean, you know, I think the specifics can be worked out. I mean, what at the moment we've got, like, kind of at level here, we've got level 1. It says if they're not logged in, it says what does it say? Crap. It says
sign up.
Yeah, sign up. Oh dear.
All right, now we'll start coding.
Yeah, sign up now. Start coding. So this implies that they sign up, and you could say like upgrade to premium for more support, and then 3 would be upgrades to premium mob for, you know, or like, I mean, the exact text could be, and then it's, you know, upgrade to premium face to face, and then, I mean, 5 we kind of have to say whether it's upgrade to face to face, or like you know, get more pairing hours. And in fact, you know, these could, you know, higher ones could be swapped, like 33%, 33%, 33% with, so you'd have, you know, upgrade versus, yeah, like feedback, question mark, versus, you know, enjoying AV, tweet about us, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I think that the details could be worked out, and it's, you know, I mean, I've kind of like gone off on sort of an extreme one here, but yeah, I mean, I think the simple thing to do, I would say, is let's get it fixed so that when you're logged in, it doesn't show this, and we can you know, doing any of these and or indeed this is like a separate feature that should be kind of spec'd out separately, right?
Yeah.
And voted on.
Okay.
But it's I don't know. So, I mean, I might be like, well, is that terribly intrusive? People have been saying like, oh, you know, we need to solicit more feedback, or as Ashley was just saying to me, you know, by having that, you know, level appropriate call to action there on the homepage, you know, perhaps we would get more upselling, upgrading, and feedback, which is kind of what we need. Anyway, well, that was I think that's a great, interesting idea. I'll just give you some other updates. Dree wants us to do. They want to give us money to build their dashboard for them for that, which is all being discussed in the paid projects channel in the Premium Slack. If you're interested in that. And also the thing that Sage was discussing with us the other day about the Wiki EDU dashboard. Oh gosh, what's it called? Grant for doing project management, and he says that's going to be funded.
Oh, it's being funded?
Apparently, so that's good news. And yeah, I had a productive marketing meeting. We were voting on some of the stories for the Dree dashboard after we got through the marketing things. We're getting 5 times the number of people. It's exciting. And DHH dropped by to give a presentation, which we enjoyed listening to.
What?
You didn't know?
What do you mean he dropped by?
He came to a hangout that Thomas hosted. Check out the general channel on Slack. You can watch
Thomas hosted a hangout.
Yeah, and the creator of Rails came by and answered questions.
How did Thomas get him?
Well, that's a good question. You can ask Thomas. I've got to go now because I've got another meeting coming up.
Was it like an AV hangout?
Yeah, if you look at the general channel on Slack, you'll see all the information. Sorry to love you and leave you, but I got to run up. I'll catch up with you later.
All right, bye.
Bye for now.